Good afternoon, students. We already have started the chapter integer. First two exercise is already completed. Now the last and the most important part of the chapter integer we are going to start today. What we are going to learn today? We are going to learn today properties of addition. Properties of addition. What are the properties of addition is there? Closure property, commutative property, associative property, additive property, additive inverse. And these three properties, that means closure property, commutative property and associative property, is also follow in case of multiplication. We are coming in details, just wait. Next we are going to learn what is absolute value of integer, how to compare the integer, how to operate the integer, and there are two more things: what is multiplicative identity, what is property of zero. These are the things we are going to learn today. Okay, first is coming properties of addition. Property of addition. And the first thing is coming closure property. What does it mean, closure property? Closure property means if you add two numbers, the resultant like 5 and 2 both are integer. If you add them, the resultant is 7, that is also integer. This is known as closure property of addition. Next, commutative property. Commutative property is saying if you change the place of a number, that means if you adding a plus b, the result b plus a both are same. That means 5 plus 7 and 7 plus 5 both are same. This is known as commutative property of addition. Then coming associative property. Associative property. What is associative property? A plus b plus c equal to a plus b plus c. That means here if you change the place, then the result will be same. This is known as associative property of addition. Next, what is additive identity? Additive identity means if you add any number, if you add 0 with any number or 0 plus that number is same. Next, additive inverse. What is additive inverse? Additive inverse means like 5, what number should be added with 5 to get 0? That is minus 5. So additive inverse of plus 5 is minus 5. And multiplicative property or multiplication property. Multiplication property, in that case this is also follow the closure property, because if you multiply two number, two integer, the resultant will be also integer, like 5 into 7 35. 5 is also integer, 7 is also integer, 35 is also integer. Commutative property. That means if you change the place, like 5 into 7 is obviously equal to 7 into 5. Then associative property. Means like 5 into 7 into 3 obviously equal to 5 into 7 into 3. These are the associative property of multiplication. Distributive property. Property of multiplication is saying like a into b plus c equal to a into b plus a into c. Means 5 into 3 plus 5 equal to 5 into 3 plus 5 into 5. This is distributive property of multiplication. What is multiplicative identity? Multiplicative identity, if you multiply any number with 1 and 1 with any number, the resultant is same. That means 5 into 1 or 1 into 5, the result is same. Property of 0 is saying if you are multiplying 0 with any number, the resultant will be 0. This is known as property of 0. These are the property you have learned. Next part is you have to know how to operate integer. In case of addition, like if there is a number plus 5 plus 6, the resultant will be plus 11. Plus 5 minus 6. In case of both are positive, the resultant will be positive. If one is positive, one is negative, the sign will be which one is greater. Here minus sign is greater, so there will be a minus sign and you have to subtract. That means 6 minus 5 you have to do 1. The sign will be the greater one. The sign of greater one will be there and you have to do the subtraction. If both are minus, then there will be sign of minus, but that have to be added. 6 plus 6, 12. But in case of multiplication, the rules is little bit of different. Multiplication or division. Multiplication and division, there will be a change of sign. If there is a plus and minus, the two term is in plus and minus, the resultant will be minus. Like 5 into minus 6, the result will be minus 30. If the two term both are plus, the result will be plus. Like 5 into 6, both are positive number, so result will be plus 30. If both are minus, the result will be plus. Like minus 5 minus 6 equal to plus 30. If one is minus and another one is plus, the resultant will be minus. Like minus 5 plus 6 equal to minus 30. And the same things is followed in the division also. This sign change is also followed in case of division also. Okay, let's do some problem to solve the maths easily. Like there is a math given minus 25 plus 35 minus 16 minus 16 plus 38. solve this math. First, this one is minus, this one is plus. So obviously the sign which one is greater, that will be put there. So plus one is greater, so plus sign will be there, and that have to subtract. 35 minus 25 will be 10. Now here that one both are minus, so here will be minus sign and you have to add that. Now here one is plus, one is minus, so the which one is greater, minus is greater, so there will be sign of minus and you have to subtract. That is 22 plus 38. Now here the plus sign is greater, and you have to subtract, so result is 16. You can solve like that, otherwise you can solve in another way also. Arrange the plus 1 in the left side, like 35 is plus, 38 is plus, and arrange the minus in the right side, like here these are the minus 25, 16, 16. Now 35 plus 38 is 73. Here 25 plus 16 plus 16 is 57. Now this one is plus, this one is minus, plus is greater, so there will be plus sign and you have to subtract. 16 will be the answer. Plus 16 will be the answer. So that is the true procedure by which you can operate the integer. There are other operation of integer, like if you are dividing the number, like minus 96 by 8. This one is minus, this one is plus, and I already said that in case of multiplication of division, how to change the number: minus plus minus, and if you divide, the result is 12. If there is a math like minus 125 into plus 8 plus minus 2 into 125, you have to remember, if there is a addition, multiplication, division, all are together there, you have to first solve the division, after that multiplication, after that addition or subtraction. So here multiplication and addition is there, so first you have to solve, or you have to do the multiplication. So here that one is plus, that one is minus, so plus minus minus, if you multiply them, the result will be 1000. Here plus, in bracket I am writing 125 into 2 equal to 250. Now plus minus minus 250. Now both are minus, so there will be sign of minus and that will be added. So answer is 1250 minus 1250. These are the procedure of solving maths. The next term is absolute value. What is absolute value? Absolute value of any number will be positive. Like minus 3, absolute value of minus 3, this is equal to plus 3. Absolute value of plus 3 is also a plus 3. So absolute value of minus 3 and absolute value of plus 3 is equal. So absolute value of 5 minus 6, what will be that? We know that 5 minus 6 is minus 1. But as that is in absolute, so the resultant will be plus 1. Thank you, and this is enough for today. I am sending you some problem, solve it and send me.